Today we are going to see 871. I am 871 in Chandrayoga. Okay, 871. Now you read out the meaning as given in that text.
The serpent devours the moon. The hot kalas of sun will be pure in its heat. The serpent-moon enmity, the exalted Lord resolves, uniting them, being one with them.
What is the meaning you understand?
Well, because the new moon is down near where Kundalini starts. So it's like it gets dark as it goes further down. So it's like the serpent devouring the moon. And there's a separation and enmity between the serpent, the fire energy, and the moon energy. And Shiva brings them together and resolves and harmonizes them.
So here you should remember what is that? You see the sun in your navel area is in association with the fire. Okay? The sun in your navel area is in association with the fire. Okay? Actually, Manipuraha is the Agni center. Okay? Manipuraha is the Agni center, but there sun is also there. So it is called solar plexus. Just think, it is a place allotted to fire. In Panchabhuta, earth is associated with the Mooladhara, water is associated with Swadhisthana, and the fire is. Why should you call it a solar plexus? You call it a solar plexus. Because where fire is there, sun is also there. Okay, when fire and sun are together, it produces lot of heat. Okay, so now the sun is facing upward. Sun and fire facing upward in Manipuraha. But this what happens? The moon is facing down. Moon is facing downward. Downward. When the moon is facing downward, the energy in Swadhisthana, that is, the Swadhisthana means there is also one Ubachakra near Swadhisthana. Everybody knows about Swadhisthana. Just below this, there is Ubachakra means Ancillary Chakra, Ancillary Energy Center. It is called Gonad Center. Okay, Gonad Center. It is called this Ancillary Chakra is called as Yoni Chakra in Sivayoga. In this Yoni Chakra, you cannot see such a wording in other yogas. Yoni Chakra
means both men and women.
This is, I will tell you. It is called Yoni Chakra. Yoni Chakra, and from that Yoni Chakra, your vital energy flows downward. Okay. This is the present condition. Heat and sun facing upward, producing lot of heat, and Chandra, which is having cool in nature, sends you to your vital energy in sexual enjoyment by through Gunad Center downward. This is the present state before starting Chandra Yoga. It is in ordinary man in Chandra Yoga. Now we have to explain what is Gonad Center. Because in Mooladhara, the male organ testis is connected. Testis is connected with the Mooladhara. For ladies, clitoris is connected to Mooladhara. For gents, prostate gland and semen bag is connected to Swadhisthana. And for ladies, uterus, fallopian tube and ovary is connected to it. So, your sex organs for both male and female have dual control. Dual control. Dual control. Yeah. Mooladhara is also controlling, Swadhisthana is also controlling. But there is a common center to monitor the sex activities. The common center is gonad center. Gonad center. That is, it matches with the anatomy also. There is this gonads, common center, this Upachakra called Yoni Chakra is a common center for both male sex organ, female sex organs.
Okay.
So the vital energy we have to take to Sahasrara, then only one will become yogi. But in the ordinary man, since the moon is looking downward, the energy, vital energy flows out as a through sexual enjoyments.
Mm-hmm.
So Chandra Yoga, what happens in Chandra Yoga, you have to turn the moon upward. You have to turn moon upward, and you have to turn sun downward. You understand? Now sun is upward, you have to make sun downward, moon upward. This is a change you have to do. Okay? This is a change you have to. When the sun is downward, moon is downward, upward, what happens? The heat of fire and the heat of sun will be cancelled by Chandra. Chandra's cooliness. What? So yesterday, before 3 days, I told you a formula that fire plus sun equal to moon.
Mm-hmm.
So when the moon faces upward, and the 16 colors of this Chandra will cancel the heat of fire and sun together. Okay? So that's the formula. Now you understand that formula, fire plus sun equal to moon. Now both they become normal, then only one can become yogi, because sun stands for intelligence and anger.
Mm-hmm.
You are intelligent and very anger, a scientist or engineer, very anger. What to do? We cannot go near him. But the yogi should be intelligent and very cool, calm, satisfied, content, and immune to society's remarks. Whether the society around you is praising you or they are hurling complaints, bad words, filthy words on you, they should be keeping the equanimity of mind. Oh, Eleanor, you are very beautiful. Okay, no reaction. So you know you are a bloody fellow. Then also no reaction. Somebody calls Eleanor, you are beautiful. Thank you. But you bloody Eleanor, what did you do? Thank you. So if somebody praises flattery, that is called flattery. Flattery is also unneeded. What is the need of you? Need not be elevated by flattery. Then if you feel swollen, bulged due to salary, then you are ordinary person. If due to flattery, if one becomes big, then he is ordinary person. Because now today somebody, your boyfriend or grandmother, praising so far may turn tomorrow. The boyfriend who was in flattery for 10 years, 15 years may turn hostile in one minute.
Yeah.
Then he will use filthy words. Then also you should say, thank you. That is the equanimity of mind. Mm-hmm. Poise, P-O-I-S, poise, equanimity of mind. You should not be disturbed. You are exalted, exaggerated by this flattery, and you should not lose your temper when they held the filthy words. That is it. So here the moon stands for brightness and coolness. So you are intelligent. At the same time, you are immune to. You have developed the immunity to both flattery and what we call creating bad name. What is the word for creating bad name?
Slander, I think, would be the opposite
of
flattery.
So you should treat both like.
Yeah.
Then only you can become yogi or big personality.
Mm.
Okay, that will come because the heat of the fire and sun together are nullified by the coolness of the moon. So that happens when the moon faces upward and the sun faces downward. But what will happen? This will happen only if the Kundalini is aroused. Kundalini is aroused. Because Kundalini and Chandra are enemies, natural enemies. Snake and moon are natural enemies. In India, this lunar eclipse is caused by Rahu, Ketu, the snake. That is a concept. That is their natural enemies. But what happens when Kundalini is inside, it is facing down. When Kundalini is aroused, it will face upward. So Kundalini's help is needed to bring to the sun and moon. They are now lovers. When they face each other, they are lovers.
Yeah.
When moon is facing downward, they are hostile. Hostile. Somebody is looking away from you, hostile. Somebody is facing, looking at you and smiling means friendly. So in this case, what it is here, because when the Kundalini is aroused, that means the snake and moon's enmity should disappear. Then only the snake will come and make the moon look upward and creates a favorable situation for the union of sun and moon. Okay? So the help of, if only the snake Kundalini is take, which arises and comes out of Mooladhara and rises and faces near this Swadhisthana, then only it will look upward. At the same time, that will look upward. The union of sun and moon will be fostered. So what happens? When this happens, Shiva will express himself and the Chandra Yogi will see Shiva everywhere. Shiva is all consciousness. So when this happens, Shiva, the higher consciousness will always be, once he is enlightened till the end. Because the higher consciousness, Shiva, unites with the Atman, the individual consciousness. This, what we call this, infinite consciousness, now individual merge together. When the higher consciousness merges with your individual consciousness, you become enlightened. Then you are Buddha. Buddha means the enlightened. Once this merger of infinite bliss and infinite consciousness merges with the Atman, then he is always enlightened. He cannot go return. Till he leaves this body and leaves this planet, he remains enlightened only. He cannot take a U-turn. That means the Shiva once merged with you, last forever. The merger happens, and the once the individual consciousness disappears into the Shiva consciousness. Now only Shiva consciousness. Before realization, individual consciousness separate, infinite consciousness. After merger, only Shiva consciousness. You are no more individual. You are that is now when your individual consciousness, your andakarnas, your karmendriyas, your jnanendriyas are your individual. But when the Shiva consciousness merges with you, the andakarnas, the jnanendriyas, the karmendriyas will be taken over by the higher consciousness. You will work for that higher consciousness. Now you remain a tool for the higher consciousness to work for the betterment of this world. When one is enlightened, he will always strive for the betterment of the world. He will not spoil the world order. He will not turn to be a terrorist. He will always work for the betterment, the upliftment of all people. Once enlightened, Shiva takes the body, makes the body as a tool for carrying out his designs and patterns in this world. So in that case, the yogi will be dissolved into Shiva consciousness. And then there will be no more individual consciousness. Then in that stage, when somebody comes and call you Elinar, you will look around because Elinar is dissolved into Shiva. Elinar, who is Elinar? Oh, I called only you. Oh, yes. I had been Elinar till yesterday. Now I am Punidavadi.
Yeah.
That is the reason why when this happened, this is the second birth.
Yeah.
That's why they are putting the second name.
Mm.
So this is the actual resurrection. This is the actual resurrection means the ordinary man was crucified, and out of it the resurrected man means the enlightened man.
Yeah.
This is the actual resurrection. Okay. Now today this program.